Let it be said, no one stands in my way when it comes to watching a movie, whether it's an old person or, in this case, a well-mannered single mother and a pleasant child. You're in my seats, you get the fuck out.
You're a horrible person, Reese.
No, they were in our seats. They had to leave. Yeah. It's not our job to find somewhere to sit.
This guy just made this lady and her kid just move away. He's like, I'm here to watch my movie, can you move?
And thank you. I can hear the applause coming through the YouTube screen right now. I know that you understand.
Okay, fair enough.
They're in the wrong place. They're in the wrong place. But anyway, we just watched The Maze Runner, the second installment to The Maze Runner, the Scorch Trials. This is my boy, Salim Raj. I know it's been a while since some of you guys haven't seen him for a bit doing reviews, but he is back.
I'm back.
Obviously.
And I'm also away on Bollyfools as well.
I was about to introduce that.
Okay,
I was about to let them know.
Alright, okay.
The reason why you abandoned the first take.
I abandoned no first take.
Was to elevate
did not
the
abandon
runaway
anyone.
success of the Bollywood. Anyway, let's Anyway, yeah. So, the Scorch Trials.
Okay.
Let's get into it. So, what should we start with? The performances or the basic story?
I think we start with the story.
Okay. The good points of the story. We're gonna get into spoilers, soft spoilers, because there aren't really even any heavy spoilers for this movie, because there aren't major events.
No, not really.
So it's a middle movie of, whatever the trilogy or whatever, how many of them there are. But one good thing I like is the switch up of genres. The first one is like a mystery, like a YA mystery sort of adventure type movie. This is a full-on survival
action adventure,
semi-horror. Because it's like The Walking Dead.
Yeah, okay.
With a massive budget.
Yeah, alright.
It was really like a completely different movie from the first one, but with the characters that you recognize from the first one.
Yeah, hey, look, I was a huge fan of the first one, and I'm gonna smash the glass and say it right now, I did not like this film. I really did not like it.
Okay.
Now, you may see differently, and the reason why I did not like it is because it felt too predictable. It felt all over the place for me, and it just felt like a story that I just wanted for it to come to an end, and it just dragged. It did. And it just felt like, okay, let's keep you entertained with these moments, these constant moments of these things, whatever they are, whatever they were, running after you.
They're basically zombies. Basically zombies.
And I get that, but I just feel that the way it was all put together was just not class enough for me to turn around and say, you know what, I fucking enjoy this. Okay, so
I'll agree with you in the fact that it was long. It dragged. The middle part of it was just sluggish as hell. Like it took so long to get to nowhere, basically.
Yeah. No, that's just it.
Nowhere. They've basically done what happens in Mad Max, but in Mad Max, for some reason, it works. They break out of the city, they go through the desert to nowhere, and then they turn around and come right back. But in Mad Max, you're along with the ride. With this one, they get to where they're going, and in the next film, they're gonna come all the way back again. And it's like, but I was completely lost near the end.
Okay.
In terms of how I felt, not in the story, but I just didn't care.
Right.
But then when fucking
the chick, right?
Kaya Scolario, I think her name is, when she turned tail and betrayed him and stabbed him in the back, that kind of got me back. Cause I was like, I suddenly got invested again. I was put myself in their place, and for her to stab me in the back, as it felt like, then I was kind of invested a little bit. Doesn't save the whole film, but it kind of got me a little bit.
And look, this is the other thing. Again, you saw it coming a mile away. If it was done subtly, if it was done in a way where you just kind of, oh my God, in that instant moment of just the when you least expect it, you knew halfway through the film.
She's just staring at the walkie-talkie.
Yeah, she's staring at there. She's asking these certain questions. You know it's coming, and that's what's annoying. You just kept on seeing these moments that were thrown in your path. You saw them coming away a mile away, and you could dodge them.
What do you think of Thomas?
Thomas, I liked him in the first movie. This movie, I found him really annoying. He's like, I am the leader. I will take you to the mountain, and I will take you back and follow me.
Yes, from one stupid situation into another. Because he kept getting them into fucked up situations. He'd be like, come this way, we have to go. And then they'd get fucked up, and then they'd break out, and then they'd be, okay, I've got a new plan. We'll go over here, and we're going to be good, and we're going to be free. They go there, get caught and get captured. Okay, we need to get out of this, and then we're going to go here. And it just kept going from one fuck up situation to the next.
Another annoying thing is, the guy, what's his name? Littlefinger.
Yeah.
You knew he was a bad guy. You know all these people are bad guys and good guys. You just, come on. What? And that's the thing. If we go back to the whole thing to do with the length of it, it's just too much, Eddie, man. And I'm glad you agree with me, because I was a bit worried that you would have said, nah, dude, I like the timing, the set of this film.
It was long.
I get
because it just slumped.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the beginning of it. It was, still typical in a certain way. You knew they were going to escape because it showed you all that in the trailer, but I don't know, I was long with it. I liked the design of it. I thought they could have done better with the scores. They kind of built this wasteland up. Yeah, it's hot as fuck in here. They built this wasteland up as to be this impossible landscape that no one can get through. Like, oh my god, you got through the Scorch? Well, you going into the Scorch? You're not gonna survive.
I have to. We got another film. That's why. Okay, God.
We're gonna run into the Scorch. You're not gonna survive. They went into it, and it just looked like I mentioned as soon as it came in. It looked like Palestine. Literally, it looked identical to Palestine or Iraq after the shocking or. It just looked like a regular. It didn't look like anything that inhospitable. Unlike with Mad Max, they captured the desert and the wasteland in such a way that it genuinely felt like it would be a painful, uncomfortable place to be. That you'd be so hot and so thirsty. It just looked dirty.
Yeah.
It just looked dirty.
Look, I didn't mind that. The thing is that they're going from one place to another place, and it's that whole expectation of, okay, the promised land, and where are they going? Are they going to be safe or whatever? And when they get there, it's just more of the same shit that you've seen before. It's just done in different ways.
Do you think? I haven't read the book. I know some of you might spoil it in the comments because I know a lot of you are the book readers. But I'm worried that they're going to lean towards that chick with the red head. Could be his mum.
Yeah, that's what the
bad one.
Wait, no, she was the blonde chick.
No, the bad one.
Yeah, the one that came in. Yeah, she's
like a redhead.
All right, well, I don't know, man. I don't care.
Do you think that's his mum? Do you think it's his mum, though?
I don't care. I do not care. That's the problem I've got with this film. I do not care about anything. And I was so looking forward to this. I don't care to the point that I have no interest of watching the third installment.
It was a shame. That's a shame because it was intriguing after the first one. Even though you didn't learn anything from the first one, it was like, what is going on here? I can't wait to find out what's going on. And this didn't really give us enough. I'll still check out the third. The way it ended gave me enough to think, I want to see what this bigger. Well, we know what it is. This is infection. They just want to cure it.
Well, anyway.
I don't know if I care.
I turned it around and made him not care. This film you do not care about. You just go along for the ride, and that's just it. There's just no fulfillment. Nothing. It's just
That's nice little moments, like action moments, like when that chick falls on the glass and it's like, even though it's basically that sequence in Jurassic Park, the second one where they're in the bus and then they're just laying there on the glass at the end, and then there's no way you'll see the film. And
I didn't. Anyway. Okay, you want to do a roundup?
Yeah. Well, would you give it out of 5?
Out of 5?
Yeah.
I'll give it it's a 2-star film for me. It is a 2-star film. I would not even go so far as saying it's a 3-star movie.
I'll give it 2.5.
All right.
I'll give it 2.5. Not too generous. it's not a horrible film by any means. Like it's not.
No,
there are
it's not.
way worse experiences you're gonna have
Yeah, it's not a horrible film.
in the cinema right now. It's not horrible. Like there are moments. It has some nice little sequences. It has potential there. You can pull some gems out of this, but as a whole, it doesn't really work overall.
I can't see any gems in this.
You
man.
could re-edit this. A fan edit. Eventually, when all 3 of these are out, I don't know if there's going to be 3 or 4, how many of the books there are, but eventually there's going to be a fan edit of this, and they could tighten this particular
book series.
This
film.
this chapter. They can edit it down to be an entertaining movie.
Yeah, all right, okay.
That can be done.
All right, I'll go so far as saying if this film was an hour and 40 minutes, an hour and 40 minutes, I think I could go along with it and say, yeah, you know what, it was cool. I enjoyed it. Maybe even bumping up to 3 stars if I reckon it was a more tighter edit.
Yeah, it could be, definitely. There's a 3-star movie in there. Definitely. Yeah. But as it stands, 2.5 for me, 2 for you.
Yeah. Hey.
Well, guys, well, let us know what you think. Write comments down below. If you like the video, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. I'm Eddie Race.
I'm your boy Asylum.
Of Bollywood. Check out his channel. There's a link down below if you want to check it out. If you're a fan of Bollywood cinema or Telugu,
yes,
any of the
South Indian movies,
all of that genre, any of that part of the world, then check out the Bollywoods. They check out the trailers, they review the movies and etc, etc, etc. But anyway, guys, we're gonna go back in and watch Legend, Tom Hardy's.
It is Legend.
Twin, the Cray twins. We're gonna get to that, and the review will be up straight after this. So, hey guys.